And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's Santo Domingo taking on the Dominican Republic. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Jason Domingo. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Grant Gary.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Now at the plate, Stuart Baroa.
For the Aggies, the right fielder, Stuart Baroa.
Edging his zone for a strike, and we are underway in game one of the series. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and out number one on the grab. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And an important bat for them, batting fifth in this one, Albert Rodriguez.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Leody Taveras, the next to hit, takes outside. One out, base is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2-2 the count.
That one missed.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Now a chance for Ezekiel Duran. That one outside. Ball 1. Duran, in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Addy Mendoza.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out. Take a look at the lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. Just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy
ball,
changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Gio Urshela stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taveras has this one sized up, and that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Rodriguez.
Number 64.
Gary back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That missed by a lot. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's a ball.
That's in there. And now 3-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Digging in, Albert Rodriguez. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one is inside.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that misses. And a count 2-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
No outs, runners at first and second. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. So up next,
Batting
Anthony
seventh, the
Singer.
second baseman,
Looking
Anthony
for his first big
Singer.
league hit right here. Just missed.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
That's a ball.
Misses off the plate. And the count now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a 2-0. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 on, 1 out. That one drilled left field. And that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number
So he
17.
gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Gonzalez. Here's Mateo for 1, and that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a big power threat. Number 12.
Rodriguez.
That's in there. 0-1.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup, so if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike 1.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 8.
Stepping in, Navarro. And there's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one
ball,
upstairs,
2
ball
strikes.
1. Popped up. Rodriguez snags it for the second out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 44.
Next is the designated hitter, Cordero. That clips the corner. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Last
Leading
series,
off
the
for the
pitching
Aggies,
was not
the catcher,
good as we
number
take a check
55.
of the numbers. Just off the inside edge.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The 1-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So digging in, Stuart Baroa. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Ball, that's just out.
Now 1
That's ball
miss.
3.
That's in there. And the count's full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not
Now
always
batting,
easy laying
the
off a
center
3-2
fielder,
pitch, and I
Leody
tell you what, he earned that
Tavares.
walk.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Leody Tavares. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Urshela makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop Ezekiel Duran.
So up next, Ezekiel Duran. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Now move to first, and he's back in easily.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a foul ball. Baroa, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Rodriguez now at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Garrett keeping him close. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw, safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Now batting.
Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Grant Gary departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Philip Valdez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now, Albert Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that drops in for a strike. That one in there across the letters.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a fastball inside. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Aggies have the advantage, 3-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And here's the rookie center fielder, Junior Lake. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Junior Lake with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So a man at first. Jorge Mateo now. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Mateo matched a homer in his last game. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, they tried to press their luck a little after having just picked up their first hit of this ball game. So that caught stealing kind of stinks. Can't blame them for trying to get something going offensively, but so far it's just not happening for these guys.
This one in the air. Rodriguez. And there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Chadwick Trump in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. That one is hammered right field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. The Aggies out front here, 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Number 12.
Right through there for a strike. Valdez, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Number 12 with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So, man aboard, and here is Anthony Singer. RBI single his last time up. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at first with no outs here. And the next pitch is way outside. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Way inside. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Three and two now. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
Now batting, number 17.
Here's the left fielder. He hit into a double play his first time up. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Fastball for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
In the dirt.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the power-hitting catcher, Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And down on strikes. That pays his 3rd of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's the switch-hitting power threat, Jason Dominguez. That's outside. Ball one. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball, that's in.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That clips the corner.
The count's full.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Late swing fouled off.
One ball.
In the dirt. Next one off the plate inside. And the count is even 2-2. Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. Just missed it.
The third baseman, number 13, Diego.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Addy Mendoza out of the game, and a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
Jamison Bonilla gets the call from the pen. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 12, Hector Rodriguez.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. He popped out his first time. Bonilla picks over, and he's back in safely. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. And
that's
ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Next offering is downstairs. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 4. The Aggies have the lead, 3-0. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. At the plate, Stuart Baroa. Valdez back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Leody Taveras will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next to hit, Ezekiel Duran. Pitches in there. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Navarro. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, this group of hitters, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
Now batting.
Now here is Cordero.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Fastball for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now
Cordero with his first major league hit. And this
Wait.
is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boo. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Junior Lake digs in now, and he's already singled in this game. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. First time up was a pop out. That one fouled off. Cordero leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the catcher.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
And here is Chadwick Trump. Flied to right his first time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 left on. We're through 5. The Aggies on top 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Rodriguez. On the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big
0-1.
curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job going the
Albert.
opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. He was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Rodriguez, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Man at second. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Now the third baseman, 1 for 2. That's
Ball
inside, and it's 1-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. In there. And so now 1-2. And a curve misses outside. And that one just missed off the outside edge. 1 out and a runner at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Bogey, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Singer. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Yo 1. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. Whoa, over his head to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
2 outs with a runner at third. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Well done behind the dish. Bottom of the 6th inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Jason Dominguez. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him in.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Save at second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That's stolen base. Excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And there's a foul ball.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit.
And that one gets away at the plate. One away, bottom of the sixth. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
The third baseman, number 13.
Giorgella steps in.
Urshela.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He's safe. It's 3-1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the right fielder. And fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
There's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's way outside. 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Urshela over at first with one away. Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had a look in, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And now it's going to be Navarro. First pitch just misses. And that's a strike. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 36.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the left fielder. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And first offering a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Ball, that's
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Ball one, no strikes. Action in the pen down there. Darren Nunez up and loosening in the pen. Santos, the power lefty, up as well. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Gonzalez throws to first in time, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, Stewart Baroa.
So digging in, Stuart Baroa. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one drifts inside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Sarantola. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Cordero getting ready to hit.
Lions, the designated hitter, number 44.
Sarantola, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was born in Canada. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Junior.
Next to hit, Junior Lake. He was late there, strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rodriguez gathers, throws to first, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. That one misses, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one close, ruled a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Now this is in the air down the line. Baroa makes his way towards it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Liner to second and picked on the hop. An acrobatic play to end the inning.
Now pitching.
Luis Santos on to pitch here. He last pitched 2 days ago. So digging in, Leody Taveras. 0 for 3 in this one.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Duran stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And that is out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Next offering is down low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Oscar Ratto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Trump up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Activity in the bullpen. Rodrigo Benoit. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Rusty Valentine.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
This one drilled deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. The 2-run shot. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 3-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Gonzalez now at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late on that fastball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. Into the corner, but foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Baroa going back on this one. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's in for a strike. Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
The right fielder,
and now the right fielder. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Now, Albert Rodriguez. Santos back to work. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Darren Nunez getting loose out there.
Ball, that pitch is up.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year, and they jump in front in the ninth. It's 4-3.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. Times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Luis Santos won't go any further, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Jimmy Cordero on the pitch out of the pen here. Here's the third baseman. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, second baseman, Anthony.
Now it's the second baseman, Anthony Singer.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt, blocked.
Ball 2.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the go. Hit in the air, right field. Under it. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, number 17.
Here's the left fielder. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good pitch right there.
0-1.
Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a swing and a miss. Two gone. Rodriguez digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the ninth. Check on the runner, and he's back in there.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Tap foul at the plate. That misses. 2-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. Two outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Stuart Baroa. Just missed.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Two on, 2 outs. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. And some late inning drama here in the ninth as this homer gives them the lead. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching.
Rodrigo Benoit comes on now.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Navarro at the plate now, and that's inside. And another ball. This to center field. Tavares running hard to get it. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
This to third, down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1-1.
Pitch misses there, and the count 2-1.
2 balls.
A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Battling here as he fouls it away.
balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Junior.
So it's their last chance in this one. Junior late, the next to hit. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Benoit is just 1 strike away. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Base hit center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Benoit keeping an eye on him.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Headed down the line. Baroa, long run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Next pitch way upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though
lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, Boo, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win.
Ready to go. And the batter now, Stuart Baroa. And that's downstairs. And that's how this series begins. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one is in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Got him looking. And 1 out now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Leody Taveras at the plate now. That's ball one. Gary, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ezekiel Duran in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The 1-0.
Hey.
Taveras leads off first with one away. Ground ball left side, could be two. Gonzalez over to second, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Addy Mendoza.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Bottom of the first, here's a big power threat. Jason Dominguez. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. On the corner for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
One out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's another ball. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first with one gone. And now Gio Urshela. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Man at first, one away. Mendoza throws over, and he's back in on a dive. Outside with a breaking ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Line drive. It drops in. Gets away a little bit. He'll still come home with it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Down, And next will be the cleanup hitter. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball one. Upstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second, leading off Rodriguez.
The first baseman.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one is lifted in the air. Late. Makes the play. One up, one down. And next is the designated hitter, Albert Rodriguez.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That's a little bit low. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. That misses, and that's ball three. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Called strike right there. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got to can it.
Number 12 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Navarro.
Number 8.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. To the right side. He'll do it himself. And quickly one away in the second.
Sixth, the designated hitter, number 44.
So now here's the DH, Cordero, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that's outside. Mendoza, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep. And that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That's too low. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Junior late in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Two outs. Right through there for a strike. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Junior late with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. Pickoff move to first. Late. Dives back in safely. First pitch, not close. Mateo with a homer in his last game. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
2-1.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Late. The runner at first with 2 gone. That's to third. They take the force out. Inning over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Singer.
Gary back to work. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is fouled back. That hits the dirt. Going to count 1-2.
No pencil off the plate. Ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's one away.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 17.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. And a strike. Next pitch is outside.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. And if it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
And that's in the dirt.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That's out to center field. Lake has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's the speedy catcher, Rodriguez. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Fastball is outside. Next offering is downstairs. 2 out, space is empty. Just off the inside edge. Stuart Baroa waits on deck. High fly ball right field on the move to the gap. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And takes low for ball 1. Foul ball there. The 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. That one ripped left field. That's back. And that ball is gone. He sends a rocket to left. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jason Dominguez. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Look strikeout. And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Addy Mendoza is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Jamison Bonilla into the game. On for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium. But the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw. And just let him lead you in this one.
Gonzalez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Bounce to the right side. And that one handled. Throws to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Here's Gio Urshela. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Move to second. Dominguez back on a dive. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Dominguez over at second, 1 down. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I got 3-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Line and a base hit into right. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's the right fielder. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. This one ripped, but foul to the right. He gets there with the slide. The feed for 1. Out. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. Arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And now Navarro. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Lifted in the air, right field. Baroa brings it in, and that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. On to inning number 4. The Lions on top here, 3-0. And we're back onto the 4th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Stuart Baroa. Baroa, 25 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. And that's outside.
1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Leody Taveras. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Late. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran.
And stepping in is the speedy Ezekiel Duran. He's 0 for 1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Oh, 0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, number 64.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Gets the outside corner with that one. First and third, 1 down. And that drops in for a strike.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, 1 out. Struck him out looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Grant Gary will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Philip Valdez.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And now the DH, Albert Rodriguez. Grounded out his first time up. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Dominguez on the move. And that is that. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Hitter, number 44.
He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
One, two now. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Yeah. The batter now, Junior Lake. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one hit to right. Baroa. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman
Jorge Mateo will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. And that just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
This one high in the air to left center. Cibaenas sizes this one up, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Down the third baseman, number 12.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
1 ball.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
In the air, left side, Dominguez on his way over, stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Singer.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Anthony Singer. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
On the outside corner, 1 and 2. Ground ball, left side. Urshela to first in time. And there are 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder. That's a little high. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No, inside.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. Rodriguez to bat next. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now it's going to be Chadwick Tromp. Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 81, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Rodriguez also throwing. And the 0-1. Ball 1 there. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Eric Gonzalez. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Baroa makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Rodriguez. Valdez back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Action in the pen down there. Jimmy Cordero, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Ibar, the lefty, warming up as well. This ball's chopped on the ground, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations, every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Now here is Stuart Baroa. First pitch misses. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a strike in there. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next, Leody Taveras. 1 for 2.
Taveras.
That clips the corner. And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Ball 2.
Check swing, and he went. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Dominican Republic lead it 3-0. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela.
That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Throws across the diamond. Urshela is out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hector Rodriguez.
And now the right fielder, 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Baroa makes the grab on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball.
Now
Well, it had to be. If he was going to
8.
cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Navarro in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now pitching.
Jimmy Cordero
Jimmy
taking over on the mound.
Cordero.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Cordero goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the
64.
ground ball.
And here's the first baseman, Rodriguez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One down, base is empty. Popped up. Mateo corrals it. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Albert Rodriguez.
So 2 down now, and here is Albert Rodriguez. And a big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. To third. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he can't come up with it. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Stepping in, number 12. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss and a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Off the mark there. Now 1 and 2. And that's down and away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Lions with the lead, 3-0.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here,
Number
81.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And now,
Leading
Cordero.
off for the Dominican Republic, the designated hitter, number 44.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Rodriguez down to first with it. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Lake at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Sarantola getting ready to go. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Mateo up for the third time and takes ball one. Next pitch is outside.
Hey! 2-1.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. This one smoked out to left. Nabs it, and that's the third out.
Now pitching.
Fernando Ibar takes over on the mound, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. So digging in, Anthony Singer. The Aggies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Anthony Singer with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well done. Drives in the run. He really shot that
55.
one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Next to hit, Rodriguez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tying run at the plate. In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Now batting, right fielder, Stewart Barroa.
And now here is Stewart Barroa, 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Late on that fastball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch is outside. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The tying run at the plate. Chopper to second. Mateo not in time to first, and a run comes across.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run. So not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock. And that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
One down, runner at first. At the plate, Leody Taveras. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Fernando Ibar gives way, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Jacob Barnes.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran. And that is downstairs. 1-0.
No strike.
Another ball. Baroa off of first with 2 away. That one out to right. And it gets into the seats.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That ends the frame. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Dominican Republic out front 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eric Sarantola.
Now pitching, Eric Sarantola.
Well, 1-run game. Now here is Chadwick Trump. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Oscar Ratto, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that's in for a strike. 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitcher hoping for a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Dominguez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball 1. 1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Now one missed.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Three-two now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
2 outs. Base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Eric Gonzalez. And it's fouled away. Upstairs. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 outs.
Ball, that's down.
And that's in the dirt. 3-2 now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Now here's Gio Urshela. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Six straight outside the strike zone. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Runner on the move. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Rodriguez.
Number 64.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Fastball is outside. Looking to get the tying run on base. And no one can get there.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that ninth inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous hitting streak did he wait till the ninth inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is...
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, and safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 1-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped up. Urshela settles under this one, and there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Now the third baseman, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Late swing, fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
That's a ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Anthony Singer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Rip to third. Urshela to first in time. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So they're down to their final out. Now at the plate, Anthony Singer. Trying to deliver as the hero. And that one off the outside edge. With the tying run at second, here at the top of the ninth. And that drops in for a strike. Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the runner holds. Barnes is just 1 strike away.
2 balls,
and now it's
2
even
strikes.
up. That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Adael Amador.
Number 2.
First and second,
Adael
2 outs. Now the left fielder down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Just missed.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Bounce to third. And it's just foul. That was close. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.